Participatory art builds community.
I see it as a way for the community to come together and just show how much they support each other.
Vibrant art represents community.
We are all members of the community, but we are all different. But we all come together with this project to have some unity.
Beautiful art enhances community.
Anything to kind of promote the neighborhood and community is kind of a good thing.
Ooh, this is the color.
All reasons why Huntington welcomed public artist Chelsea Hart to town to paint, with the community's help, murals on some streets and sidewalks.
So we have rollers, we have paintbrushes.
One project in High Lawn at an intersection just outside the elementary school, one in Fairfield where the Memphis, Tennessee Garrison home sits on a corner, and one on the sidewalks in the Antique District on 14th Street West.
It's time that we moved out of the shadow and that we move into the bright light. That Huntington is not dead, we are alive and well, and we need to bring some vibrancy back to the community. So this is a nice way to do it.
Funding for the projects came from a $25,000 grant from the Bloomberg Foundation. The Mayor's Council for the Arts then chose artist Hart to lead the effort.
Public art really has a positive impact on communities. There's a ton of studies of just all the positivity that it brings, from bringing people together, having a sense of place, making people happy, making people feel safer. So whenever I can help bring a mural to a community like that, it feels really good.
Long before paint hits pavement, Hart talks to the community, seeking what they would like the art to say.
I have to try to translate what's in my head and the ideas that I hear from the community out and to make them a reality. This is pretty, isn't it?
The Highline mural represents some of the nature the area is known for: leaves, flowers, and the Ohio River. Fairfield has the name of the community in bold letters, and the West End project symbolizes threads of a fabric woven together.
So I think it's more interactive. I mean, especially with something like this where you have lines crossing and intertwining and changing colors when they intersect. I think it's kind of a fun visual for when you're walking, for either way of the street, either way on the sidewalk.
On site, Hart does much of the preliminary work alone, including sketching the outlines and painting some of the more detailed work.
It's kind of like a 8-hour meditation of just putting paint on a wall or pavement and just being alone with my thoughts.
I'm the new Picasso.
But the fun comes when Hart invites community members to join the effort.
I'm not the greatest painter in the world. Anybody could get out here and do this. Just come out, put a little sweat equity into it.
One of the volunteer painters is Trevor Lance, who lives just a few doors down from the Highline project and whose daughter goes to the school.
It brings a lot of color and creativity, especially next to the grade school. I think it kind of helps stimulate a conversation too.
So maybe if you want to start on this F, I have the blue and everything there, and then we can kind of...
The community effort spanned 3 days across the sites, and volunteers from all ages participated, because the painting at this stage doesn't necessarily take talent, only a desire to make a mark on the community.
I am outlining the shapes that they have already painted from yesterday, trying to make sure that the precision is good in the corners and stuff. I think that's pretty important, keeping the shapes the way that she had them.
Gave you a lot.
I think it's great that they gave the option for people to come and volunteer, because it does help people get involved with the community more.
So yeah, it's kind of up to you where you want to start. This A is going to be this lime green right here. So I try to...
But it doesn't hurt that with the helping comes perhaps a little brush with fame.
I'm not an artist, and I would not even say that I'm good at making stick figures. But now I get to show somebody that, look, I did that, and they'll be like, oh my gosh, that's so cool.
Hart could not be more thankful for the community's help.
The volunteers seriously help immensely. They make everything not only just more fun, but it makes it go so much quicker.
What's going on?
I am very, very, very grateful for everyone who's come out. Yay! Woohoo! It's done!
done.
Depending on lots of factors, including the weather and traffic, the murals are expected to last for months.
And we knocked that out in record time.
Oh my gosh, seriously, this is like
I'm Dan Hollis.